Brad Pitt, the Hollywood icon known for his charisma and versatility, has once again captured the spotlight with a striking hair transformation for the upcoming sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. On July 28, 2025, the 61-year-old actor was spotted on the set in Los Angeles, reviving his Oscar-winning role as Cliff Booth, the laid-back stunt double from Quentin Tarantino's 2019 masterpiece. This time, Pitt donned a voluminous blonde wig, a nod to the character's retro aesthetic, paired with Cliff's signature yellow Hawaiian shirt, blue jeans, and a toothpick casually hanging from his mouth. The transformation has fans buzzing with excitement, eager to see how this episode of Cliff Booth's story unfolds in the hands of acclaimed director David Fincher. A return to Cliff Booth's iconic look. Brad Pitt's portrayal of Cliff Booth in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood earned him widespread praise and an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in 2020. The character, a cool-headed stuntman with a mysterious past, became a fan favorite for his effortless charm and understated heroism. Pitt's latest appearance on set signals a faithful return to the character's aesthetic, with the blonde wig and casual wardrobe evoking the 1960s Hollywood vibe that made the original film a cultural phenomenon. The toothpick, a subtle but iconic touch, further cements Pitt's commitment to embodying Cliff Booth's laid-back persona. In contrast to his recent Y2K-inspired buzz cut for the blockbuster F1, Pitt's new look is a deliberate throwback to the longer, tousled hairstyle he sported in the original film. The blonde wig, meticulously styled to capture Cliff's rugged yet stylish demeanor, has already sparked conversations across social media platforms. Fans and critics alike are marveling at Pitt's ability to seamlessly slip back into the role, with many noting that the transformation feels like a time capsule to the golden era of Hollywood. The sequel, a new chapter directed by David Fincher. While Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a Quentin Tarantino creation, the sequel marks a significant shift, with David Fincher taking the helm as director, as reported by Variety in April 2025. Fincher, known for his meticulous storytelling and dark atmospheric films like Fight Club and Gone Girl, brings a fresh perspective to the project. Pitt himself described the film as an episode, rather than a traditional sequel, hinting at a standalone story within the same universe. In a June 2025 interview with Deadline, Pitt expressed his enthusiasm, stating, "This is something Quentin wrote as an episode, not really a sequel but an episode of the character from Once Upon a Time. Should be really fun. It should be good fun." The decision to hand the directorial reins to Fincher has sparked curiosity about how the sequel will differ from Tarantino's vibrant, nostalgic style. Will Fincher infuse the story with his signature psychological depth, or will he preserve the playful, retro tone of the original? While plot details remain under wraps, the involvement of such a high-caliber director suggests that the film will be a must-watch event for cinephiles and casual viewers alike. Will Leonardo DiCaprio return as Rick Dalton? One of the biggest questions surrounding the sequel is whether Leonardo DiCaprio will reprise his role as Rick Dalton, the washed-up actor whose friendship with Cliff Booth was central to the original film. DiCaprio's performance earned him an Oscar nomination, and fans are eager to see if the dynamic duo will reunite. As of July 2025, no official confirmation has been made regarding DiCaprio's involvement, leaving room for speculation. The sequel's release on Netflix, with a debut date yet to be announced, adds to the anticipation as fans await further casting news. Brad Pitt's connection to Cliff Booth. Pitt's affinity for Cliff Booth goes beyond the surface-level transformation. In a 2020 interview with W Magazine, he reflected on why the character resonated with him. "Where I am in my life, I was just really drawn to him. It was a guy who was pretty at peace with his place in life. Knew what he was dedicated to. What he was not dedicated to. Looked for the best in people but was not surprised to get the worst in people. I could relate to that." This personal connection underscores Pitt's commitment to the role, making his return as Cliff Booth all the more compelling. The actor's ability to embody diverse characters, from the gritty Tyler Durden in Fight Club to the introspective astronaut in Ad Astra, has solidified his status as one of Hollywood's most versatile stars. His transformation for the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel is yet another testament to his dedication to his craft, blending physical changes with emotional depth to bring Cliff Booth back to life. Celebrity hair transformations, a Hollywood trend. Pitt's blonde wig is just one of many celebrity hair transformations making waves in 2025. The article also highlights other stars who have undergone dramatic makeovers, reflecting a broader trend in Hollywood where actors use hair changes to signal new roles or personal reinventions. For instance, Kelly Clarkson debuted a shorter, darker bob for a The Voice promo in July 2025, moving away from her signature blonde waves. Chris Pratt sported a bearded look for the Terminal List Season 2, while Finn Wolfhard shocked fans with a buzz cut at the 2025 Crunchyroll Anime Awards. These transformations, like Pitt's, demonstrate how hair can be a powerful tool for character development and public reinvention. Other notable examples include Sebastian Stan's shaved head for Thunderbolts and JoJo Siwa's rainbow mohawk at the GLAAD Media Awards. Emily Ratajkowski called her shaggy bangs the worst haircut of my life, in a March 2025 TikTok, while Gypsy Rose Blanchard and Whitney Rose embraced bold bobs. These makeovers, whether for roles or personal expression, keep fans engaged and spark conversations across social platforms, amplifying the stars' visibility. The cultural impact of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The original Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was more than a film. It was a love letter to the fading golden age of cinema, blending historical events with fictional narratives. The story, set against the backdrop of the Manson family murders, explored themes of fame, friendship, and resilience. Pitt's Cliff Booth, with his easygoing demeanor and hidden strength, became an emblem of Hollywood's unsung heroes, stunt performers who risked their lives for the art of filmmaking. The sequel's promise of revisiting this world has reignited interest in the original film's cultural significance. By focusing on Cliff Booth, the project may delve deeper into the stuntman's backstory, offering fans a new perspective on a beloved character. The collaboration between Pitt and Fincher also raises expectations for a visually stunning and narratively rich addition to the Once Upon a Time universe. What to expect from the Netflix release? As the sequel prepares for its Netflix debut, anticipation is building for how it will expand on the original's legacy. Will it maintain the same blend of humor, nostalgia, and tension? Will Fincher's directorial style introduce a darker, more introspective tone? The lack of a confirmed release date only adds to the intrigue, with fans scouring social media for updates on production and casting.